What's going on, y'all? CorporateLike Entertainment, the Field podcast. Just doing a small YouTube video real quick. Gonna put it as a as a DSP or whatnot. Gonna be on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart. I always miss that one. That's one of the biggest ones. I don't know why, but we've been on a small break somewhat. You couldn't really tell because them shows we recorded the last 3 or 4 have been pre-recorded. We have a brand new show October 8th and 9th, next Monday, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, we've been doing like little YouTube videos and shorts and shit like that. The response been really good. See, I got the merchandise. This is some older shit, but come fuck with us. This is coming soon. I'm trying to make sure the rollout is perfect because I'm a perfectionist. I know sometimes shit don't work like that, but the rollout gonna be great. Everybody get into it real quick. Lil Wayne, he dropped this past Friday, the fix before the 6, you know, just like to hold us over before he dropped the Carter 6. And I must say, man, and you know, it is what it is. Y'all can call me a Wayne hater, bias, whatever you want, man, because I disagree with all that because I've been a Wayne fan since day one. It gradually shifted around before C3. It shifted. I felt like he's been giving us a lot of bullshit. Now, I will say the last 3 years, 4 years, his verse has been crazy. Like, that's that C2 Wayne. You know, that's the Wayne I like. And I feel like with this new album he just dropped, or mixtape, the fix before the 6, he ain't deliver. And I addressed it with an open mind. Try to not to be, you know, my bias or whatever people say, you know, the goofy shit they say. I'm just disappointed because he's been tearing up the feature scene, tearing up these songs. He had dropped this song with Swiss Beats, or the sample. I think the sample was DMX, if I'm not mistaken. That was hard. People was talking about that cat food song, which is on this tape. I didn't think it was bad for what it was. But again, he been dropping this shit like this for years, so it's not surprising. It's just not surprising. I start from the beginning somewhat. Act up, terrible. What? Very repetitive. I think it's a terrible concept. Just because of the execution. That's what I'm gonna. That the execution was poorly. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we get this Wayne all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just kind of like over this bullshit. Birds. I think it was too much going on. Really repetitive. I kind of liked it. But again, when he raps, and again, I feel like Wayne's one of the people that can get away with murder when it comes to music. I don't know sometimes what he be talking about. I just don't. I'm too bird to be a hot boy. Like what are you talking about? Unless I don't know the lingo, I don't know. I think I'm a pretty hip dude or guy or whatever the fuck, but I'm too bird to be a hot boy. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't get it. I don't know. It's strange. He's a strange guy to me sometimes. You know what I mean? Trying to go back to my notes. Slip. Now, first, I don't know. We say 40 seconds, a minute. Talking. That's the Wayne I like. And then it goes into this sex crave, pussy monster, dick sick. You know, it just I don't know. That's what Wayne does, and he's allowed to do that for whatever reason. I don't know. Niggas like extra skin on my dick. What are you? Y'all go extraterrestrial on my dick. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I get the extraterrestrial, far out, space head. Like, I get it, but it's like we gotta advance our vocabulary at some point now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just have to. We just have to. Cat Food, like I said, I already talked about that. I didn't think it was a bad song compared to what everybody was telling me. Everyone was saying, you know, typical bullshit Wayne, blah, blah. But it's not bad. It's okay for what it is. For what it is. Tuxedo. I like it. It's a different approach. You know, Wayne went down that avenue before with the rock and roll alternative type shit. I didn't think it was a bad song. I liked it. To the Bank. One of my favorite songs. I just wish it was longer. I think it's only like 2 minutes. But I kind of like don't bash him for that because it is a mixtape. So I'll leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? Chanel, what is it? Chanel 5? Chanel number 5. That's a cool song. I like that. Fouché, I heard of her. I think I heard her before, so that's nothing new. No New Bitches is cool. Titty Boy is cool. Good Morning. And I'm going to be biased when I say this. I think hearing this on the show throws me off. I think if it was just like I haven't heard it before, it'd be cool. So I'm gonna kind of throw my bias away. It's not a bad song. One of my co-hosts think that it's bullshit that's on the tape, and I can see that. I can see that. But it's a good song. It's a good song. Overall, though, the tape, I'm giving it a 5 or a 6, and I don't think that's good for Wayne standards because Wayne is a rapper. Wayne can rap. It's not getting twisted. And I think one of my homeboys say, you know, Wayne been getting away with this shit for a long, long time when he's able to just drop whatever and just say whatever he wants and he gets away with it. And people call me biased when I say it. I'm going to keep saying it because that's the story. But, again, I was a big Wayne fan. Loved Wayne. Could have been one of the best. He is one of the best. You know. I expected more out this tape just because the last 3-4 years he's been beating niggas' heads up with these verses, and I don't think he had a bad verse in 3-4 years, honestly. He just hasn't. And then he goes right back to this fucking lane. And me and my co-host were discussing it. He was saying he got a lot of yes men around him. Mac Main and them. We just assume, we don't know. And I'm like, that gotta be it, because who's telling him to put this shit out? Like, who's telling him to put this bullshit out? Because it's bullshit. Like, no one want to hear this shit. But I'm going to move on. That's my Wayne review. Call it what you want. Hater, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. Meek Mill and Rick Ross dropped a new song, Kobe and Shaq. I was anticipating an album. I fuck with Ross heavy. Last album or so, but Meek Mill, I love Meek Mill. Meek Mill fan, I got a love-hate with him. I love Meek Mill. Last album wasn't it for me. I feel like he's trying to be young again. Like Dirk Young, Little Baby Young, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, song dope. I like the song a lot. I am anticipating the album to come out soon. I feel like Meek Mill is back in his bag. He did drop a mixtape maybe this past year or last year. Flamers Fire. Maybe one bad song. Yeah, I thought it was a dope song. I missed the chemistry. In the back of my head, I'm wondering what Wale thinking. You know what I'm saying? I just, Wale being his feelings and shit like that. But, the fight was on last night, too. Canelo and Charlo. Like Terrence Crawford said, Charlo was fighting for his fucking life. That's just what it is. It's levels to boxing. And you obviously seen that on that fight. You know what I'm saying? Even though the odds was good for Charlo, because Canelo hasn't been the best the last couple fights, but I mean, it's Canelo. The Canelo is a dog. It's just what it is. I want to talk about the Dame trade to the Bucks. The Bucks looking good. We'll see how it can translate with Dame and Giannis to see how far they make it to the playoffs and shit. And then I think it happened yesterday. My mind fucked up, so I apologize. Drew Holiday to the Celtics. They traded Grant Williams and Malcolm Brogdon. I like it. It just I feel like it's a lot of guard play still. Cause what do we consider Jaylen Brown? You know what I mean? That's my issue. Then they got Pritchard over there. He's decent. He's serviceable. Drew Holiday, Jason Tatum. I think they got a good team, but I don't know if the Celtics can put it all together. Still kind of shot with that Jaylen Brown contract, but it is what it is. But that's our quick show, real quick. I'm gonna drop it tonight after I edit the video and all that shit. Come fuck with us. And I just want to say, man, hip hop this year has been like. It just hasn't been that good. It hasn't been that good. It's just been very, very lackluster. On a scale of 1 to 10, I have to give it like a 3.5 for hip hop this year. I do want to shout out a couple albums: Killer Mike, Nick Grant, Ransom, Marlon Craft. Larry June have a good project. I'm not a big Larry June fan. Just saying. I can't really think of no other projects that. Jay Skis. That's it, man. I think for a good project, I could be. It's more, but off the top of my head, I can't, think at the moment because it's been very lackluster. But share our shit, follow, subscribe, like. Any new ideas y'all want to see, let us know. Hit any one of us up, me, Manny, Jermaine, Daniel, Trevor, Deshaun. Hit us up, man. We trying to make it big. We trying to, be worldwide, global. You know what I'm saying? Come fuck with us. CorporateLike Entertainment, the Feel Podcast. We're on iHeart, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. We everywhere. We're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So come fuck with us. Like, share, follow. Appreciate it, man. Love.
Yo, what up, world? This Maine, All Profit Entertainment, co-host of the Feel with Phil podcast. Excuse my little bright lights in the back. I'm at the house down in the basement, my game little center. But I'm here to give y'all my favorite artist, who I have second all time, greatest rapper of all time. Lil Wayne dropped a mixtape project called The Fix Before 6. It came out Friday. It was a 10-song, so I guess I say mixtape or something. First thoughts about that project, being a fan of his, what I was expecting. Very, very underwhelming album or project, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I gotta be unbiased and be very objective about what I was listening to. Shit wasn't really that good at all. You know what I'm saying? Usually, Wayne give me projects that I can usually say are 7.5 or above. Very few, and just in my personal opinion, of his albums been under 6s to me. And from a scale of 1 to 10, I weighed that up as doing how many good songs you had versus how many bad songs you had. It was maybe 5.5 to 6 songs that I liked on this album, so I'm giving it a 6. A weak-sided 6, 5.5, but I'm going to give it a weak-sided 6 just for some of the reasons. Like the song, we got Slip. That's the first song that I like. That's just the reason why I'm giving it half. Very, very good song. But he got to a part where he's talking about skin on his dick, bruh. My nigga said this shit about 30 times. Bruh, I don't need to hear that, bro. Pause on that shit, bro. On some real shit, you a great rapper. You don't need to go into that lane. I don't know who's directing you, who your engineer is, your A&R. Got to talk to you about that, bro. You can't be on there saying skin off my dick or whatever the fuck you was saying 30 times in those songs. Bars was good. Hook was iffy, but you could have that would have been a strong song if you would have just stayed away from it, or at least said that shit one time, man. Maybe we wouldn't have heard it and got over it, but bro, you stayed on that shit too long. Tuxedo was a song featuring Euro. I love that song. I really, really do. It got a rock and roll feel, but the bars behind it was really, really good. So I'm gonna get that song. That's one of the songs that I do like. It's one of the better songs on there. Not outstanding, but one of the better songs on that project. Chanel number 5. Fire. I really don't have too much bad to say about that song. It's a really, really good song. Really, really, really good song. I'm gonna go on to No New Bitches. Good song, great bars, nice beat. I like the song, kind of repetitive on the hook, but it's a fire ass track. Another one of these songs that kept me from giving it a 6.5 or a 7 was the song Titty Boy. He started off very powerful with the bars, dropping bar after bar after bar. Then he got into some shit where the beat switch. He just got to saying titties. Tune, what is you doing, bruh? We come here for the bars, bruh. You been dropping all of these motherfucking fire-ass features. My nigga ain't missed on a feature since 2018. Period. He has not missed on a feature. He's been delivering us bar after bar after bar after bar after bar. And you giving us shit like titty, 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 titty. Come on, Wayne. I'm your biggest supporter, bruh. Like your biggest supporter, bruh. It's me. But come on, bruh. You can't do that to me, bruh. I can't defend you when you do shit like that. I can get on there and drop some of your little bars and you know what I'm saying, your little entendres you drop, because you did. You started off very, very strong. But you got into that bag of that bullshit. So that kind of like was one of the reasons why you couldn't get a 7 or for a 6.5 from me, because of shit like that. My favorite song, I'm gonna get to my favorite song on the project was To The Bank. Very powerful song. Like, I love the fuck out that song. That's my favorite song. That was like old Weezy to me. Like, you was on strength with the bars. The beat was fire. Hook was cool. You gave us everything we asked for as a fan. So if you could have gave me 10 of those, bruh, this would have been a motherfucking 8 to me. This would have been an 8 or a 9 project if you'd have gave me 10 of those To The Bank songs. That shit was fire. Chanel number 5, To The Bank, No New Bitches. Those 3, if I'd have got 10 of those 3, this would have been undoubtedly an 8.5, 9 album. Slip, you fucked me over with the skin off my dick shit. You repeat it over and over. That took hella bonus points off of that song, because it's really a good song. But that shit just took hella shit off of that song. Tuxedo, I just like the concept behind it, because it kind of got back to the little rock and roll roots. You had Euro on there, who was one of my favorite Young Money artists. Boy got bars. I really fuck with that song, because y'all was going back and forth. So I really fuck with that song. I think Chanel number 5 had Fushi on it. I think that's the record that had Fushi on it. I like her. You know what I'm saying? That was a fire ass song. But then you had what threw me off was you did the Undisputed theme song. You did that for FX1. I don't understand why the fuck would you put that on this project. We not looking for that shit, bro. Come on, Tune. Be better with that, bro. Ain't nobody looking in here. We watching. You know, we ain't looking for that, bro. So you ain't have to give us that. And I'm in a bad motherfucking mood because the Browns just fucking lost. Deshaun Watson ain't played, worth $230 million. You don't play in a big divisional game. But that's neither here nor there. My thoughts about this album, very, very underwhelming. I had a talk with Phil about expectations for it. I'm thinking you gonna deliver. So hopefully, bro, you can redeem yourself with this Carter 6 shit. None of these songs, like you said these songs were fillers, I guess, for that song. Why the fuck would you take any of these songs to put on that shit, bro? I don't know. You got a song called Birds on there. It's not bad, but it's not good. You know what I'm saying? It's a very, very average ass motherfucking track to me, in my opinion. So overall, man, very, very underwhelmed by this project. Very disappointed in this project. I can understand you saying it's a mixtape. It was supposed to, it's songs that you're not going to put on the album, but you dropped it. So you left yourself open for criticism, for us to be judging it, for us as fans to grasp the there was no concept behind this album. It was just like some songs put together. So this is to Mac Main, bro. You got to get better with song selection, because this ain't it, bro. We ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. Like, you gave us some shit, bro. I got my thigh meat out, pause. You know what I'm saying? I have my stepdaddy short song when I'm watching the game, y'all. But disappointment. You know what I'm saying? Just disappointment, bro. You know what I'm saying? Disappointment. That's all I can really say about this album. I'm going to get into that. I'm going to switch a little subjects, get over to that Meek Mill and Rick Ross song. Fire ass motherfucking song y'all boys dropped. That shit is fire as fuck. Something else I kind of want to get into. I had tapped into the Doja Cat album. Doja Cat album. It's it's a pretty decent album, bro. I don't know how I got into listening to it, but it's a very, very good album, Doja Cat, so I'm going to have to give you your props on that. I like that album a lot. It's better than this Wayne shit. So it's just, I'm back. I'm going to go back to him. I'm all over the place. I know that, y'all. But I got to go back to my boy, man. You, in my opinion, just me personally as a fan of yours, bro, I have you second all time to Jay-Z, bro. Only nigga I got over you is Jay-Z. Only other nigga I will accept to be over you is Tupac. So basically, bro, you anywhere from 2 to 3. I won't argue if anybody had these 2 people above you, bro. Come on, Wayne. Give us more. Give us better than that with Carter 6, bro. Please. That's all we ask as fans, bro. You got to give us better work than this. Give us better quality, better content. I understand you're going to get into your bag about pussy. I have no problem with that because every nigga love pussy. Who don't want to hear rapping about pussy? I do. But just get better with that, bro. We was anticipating this, hoping this was something like a precursor to what Carter 6 is going to be. And if Carter 6 is anything like this, bro, push that shit back, bro. Just push it back. I hope you and 2 Chainz drop, whatever y'all drop, be a little bit better than that. Because you seem to rap better when your counterpart is pushing you along. I also would think you need to find you a better engineer who can tell you about these certain sounds and shit that you're doing. Maybe switch up the A&R and also lock in with one producer. Like I knock Nas because that Hit Boy shit kind of ran its course. I ain't trying to dive into Nas, y'all, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying, laying an example. He locked in with one producer to get a sound. That's what I'm hoping from Lil Wayne. Like, lock in with one producer, bro. Find you a sound, a structure, and stick with that, bro. I'm telling you, it will better your quality for at least one project. Try that shit, bro, y'all. But once again, it's your boy Mang, All Profit Entertainment, here with the Feel with Phil podcast. This is my Lil Wayne album review. Check out for our label. We got shit coming, bruh. Non-stop. We staying working. We ain't silent. So if people out here saying they ain't hearing this, y'all got us fucked up. We out here. And we need all our fans to go cast a vote for us as the best podcast at the Ohio Entertainment Awards. Phil has been dropping jewels. He's been dropping these motherfucking links for y'all to go do that. Please click the links. Vote for y'all boys, bro. We trying to make it big out this city. We need the support of y'all. Let's go Browns. Let's go Cleveland. Shout out. This your boy, man.